fast.
Hello and welcome to Experiment Lab, the daily show with JK. I'm JK, your host for today's show, and I'm joined by Amar. Amar, that was funny. Welcome back. We started 10 minutes before and did not start the live stream.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes,
Okay.
this kind of mess up always happens. No worries.
Yeah.
As we were talking about the offer that was given to Nate, and I was saying that like we were trying to negotiate with the recruiter, but they just to pressurize and accept the offer for $35, they asked to have another round of interview and also even disclose the information how much TCS is paying them and how much profit or margin they are making in that as well. The fun part, I have recorded that conversation and I'm going to play that out. Let's listen to that.
Okay. So finally, what's the rate you have finalized with them?
Yes, that's a good question, but it's confidential. We cannot disclose that.
Okay.
I'm just kidding, man. Like anyway, we will play that out. We will share the screen. We will
You
show
can play
all
the
those documents.
video.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, is it okay?
It's too. Can I call you? Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right.
And what are you can like talk about this your own corporation?
Again, so that's the thing, right? So I just wanted to understand what is TCS offering for you guys, because another vendor like he has cut. Are you sure? Because how can the other vendor like can get like 65? They are showing me like I can share you that email.
You can check with teacher people as well if you're not like
Okay. Yeah, I will do that and I'll confirm with you.
Yeah. So what you said, you want to do that, then we finalize on the
All right. Thank you. Bye. So this was the call, and then like they just gave not even 30 minutes and pressurized and had an interview immediately. And I went ahead with that and I wanted to play that interview as well. And then like see like what turned out as the offer. I will show those emails as well.
Okay.
I know. Yes. Yes. So this is the TCS manager. And he did reveal like how much they are paying to the vendor as well.
Hello.
Brenda, sorry, I'm Tracy.
You know.
Sorry, Tracy. I was trying to reach Ned, but unfortunately, I couldn't get hold of him earlier, and he had only this slot available, and I had to schedule something before 4:30.
Does it make sense to maybe pick something tomorrow? You don't have anything available for tomorrow that maybe Brenda could join us, or did you?
Brenda have accepted. Linda have accepted.
Oh, she did. Okay.
Yeah, she did.
Well, I guess we'll just give her a couple minutes then.
Yeah, that's sorry.
Something
Hi,
tomorrow,
Tracy.
you don't have
So
anything
I was
available
on
for
a
tomorrow that-
project, so still not signed off. That's why, like back to back, I can understand. So the last minute,
Yeah, this is actually good timing for me because I have been in back-to-back meetings since 8:30 this morning. And this was the only time slot I had available. So any other time I wouldn't have been able to make it.
And Brenda.
Hey, Brenda.
Hello. I'm testing out this whole camera thing today. I don't usually camera.
Not my standard either.
Ned, if you could turn on your.
yes, I am going to do that, and probably we can say hi, hello, and then we can turn off and talk. If that's okay.
Yep. Yeah, it's fine with me.
All right, Brenda, do you want to kick us off?
Sure. So I have been with Frontier for 2 months now as a program manager and was asked to participate in the interview so we can see if there's a fit with either of our teams. Tracy's team is also looking for program managers. So yeah, that's me.
Yeah, and I've been with Frontier for a couple of years now. And like Brenda alluded to, we've got a need for, my team typically works like legal, regulatory, finance, back office type initiatives. So we're looking for some help in that arena.
Yeah, and I guess I should have said I'm in the consumer portfolio. All right.
Awesome.
Reed, do you want to just give us a little bit of background?
Sure. Yeah. Thank you again. So I come from the traditional project management, program management side as well. So I was kind of more than 15 years in different enterprise scale applications development, infrastructure, cloud infrastructure projects. And the last 7-8 years, I would say like more transition towards Agile Scrum framework. So that is how like I have been coaching and mentoring the teams, and also onboarding different third-party vendors, working with them. And those initiatives, like even with the Spectrum currently with the charter communication, different merger acquisitions is happening. So where I'm working with program PMO director like to roadmap and create the structure and work on the compliance regulation side of it, as well as like on the billing side of it, like different projects initiatives as well, like in the last 2 years. That's the overall brief. You want me to walk through my previous experience and talk about all the other, if you want to have questions, we can go with that as well. So let's not go over the entire thing, right? So this is kind of what happened, and we tried to complete that, and I was chatting with the recruiter meanwhile. All right, so he wanted to confirm that, right? So what is the pay rate, and try to make it like 75 on pop to pop, so that way like increasing the rate and somehow closing it. And you can see like the other person, Anil, who called, he is also kind of texting and asking like 3 p.m. like have this interview. So they are desperate, right? So it clearly shows after giving the offer, they are kind of going back and asking like to fill these things and then have an interview one more time. Excuse me. So these are the funny things, like it continues to happen. No matter what we try to report or say all these things, it is kind of a fun thing. Let's move on with again other things, right? The similar one saying like no H1B, and when giving the company details, who is the client, let's have fun by replying to it and see like if anyone calls in the next 10-15 minutes.
Okay, yeah, sure. They are just replying with by email, but not making any call.
So now they have started doing that, right? So those who are responding to emails, it looks like they are the one who is interested, and then at a later stage, right, they can call. So they have
Yes.
started playing that out in that way as well. And meanwhile, before we get a call, I was talking about like some spams, right? So let me share that. So that will be interesting one, like to add to what we are doing currently and how different types of spams and scams are happening. We all know that like even all the email providers are providing an opportunity to spam things. In that way, like we don't get kind of fooled by people spamming it, and spam filters are there. But to our stop now itself, we got this email, a message from Meta, right, Facebook, parent company, and claiming on the intellectual property. I don't know what that happened. It showed a Facebook link. We tried with this link and tried to report it. It said like your page appears to have background audio or video. It clearly somehow somebody knew that, and they were trying to get this spam message to us, and it clearly shows this message seems dangerous. And also it's a third party content and it is coming from a Gmail. So Facebook will not be doing this. It is definitely somebody is trying to spam us. What I wanted to say is like, if you get these things somehow not in the spam folder but in your inbox, just delete it. And we were trying to play with them, okay, and reply to it and see like if they are going to respond to it. And checking out those links are kind of in a way dangerous. They might install some Trojan horse and get some information through your spam mail, like asking you to provide your information, email, contact, phone number, and then they will ask you other things. So those are also possibility, and that is something like I just wanted to warn or caution people like not to fall for these things.
Yeah.
And obviously, Amar, you might have extensive experience in these spams, right? So you
Right.
deal with
Yeah,
a lot.
every day I am getting lots of spam mails in my personal email. You know that they are offering me lots of money, also for good job. Those good offers they are sharing with me by spam. I don't know why they are doing like this. Yeah, I think by this way they can get some, as you told, some important, what can I say, credentials from our site, and by this way they can hang also our bank account, hack, they can, yeah.
Yeah, so different ways to scam people, and that's why like those are marked as spams. And even things that comes in inbox, right? Original ones, that also has some issues, right? That is a problem for us. Like if we are uh, dealing with some things like that is for job, right? You might be desperate, right? You might be getting that email again and again asking you to fill the details and update it so that we will give you a job. And people have to fall for it, right? Because when you are desperate, right, you need something to get done. So you will think like, okay, why not? Let me try. Let me try to respond to it. What is going to happen? And I will not provide sensitive information or personal information. But then you end up providing it, right? Just that is what our experiment is. We are sharing these things and updating you all with how people cannot be held accountable, and people do this as a job, and sitting in different part of the world they were still able to make this.
Yeah, I think Google know well that which one is important email and which one is spam email. That's why they are separating those emails, because Gmail is a product of Google, right?
Yes, so even with the Google, right, that is what the problem is.
Yeah,
Anyone can sign up except.
you should hold on for this moment. I am going to receive another call.
Go
Just
ahead.
a moment. Hello.
Hello, Peter.
Yes, please.
So this side calling from Singular. Actually, you just sent me a resume.
Yes.
Position of a commander.
You are visa, right?
Yeah. Actually,
Okay.
I call you just to tell you that what is the sale expectation for this position?
70 per hour.
Per hour? No, per hour. It's a yearly. It's a full-time position. So can you please tell me in yearly?
Oh, yearly, right? 120.
Yeah. Actually, we have max salary is around 110.
110 with benefits, right? Is there any benefit?
Yeah.
Okay, then make it 110.
And tell me one more thing. You have any experience in tax?
Yes, I have.
You have experience in tax?
Yes.
In which project you have experience in tax?
Yeah, you can see my resume. I will get details from there.
What?
Did you receive my resume?
Yeah, I have your resume. You just send me your resume.
Okay. You can get details from there.
You have not mentioned in your resume that you have experience on tax.
Okay. Yeah, Anthem.
So may I know which year and which project you have experience in tax?
Yeah, Anthem.
What? Can you please speak louder?
Anthem. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Anthem.
Yes.
Anthem. Okay. So can you please mention it in your resume and send me back?
Okay. Sure, I will do that. Mr.
Okay,
Manda, where you are talking from?
Actually, I'm going to send you a salary confirmation mail on your email ID.
Okay.
The salary is 110, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to send you a salary confirmation mail on your email ID. Just fill it and attach your updated resume. Mention in your resume your tax experience and attach your resume and send back. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. When I asked him that where you're from, he's going to another site that I am going to send him the RTR.
Yeah. So always people have this habit of not answering the question directly. They just divert it like by saying something else. That's not a good way like to do it. Again, this is something like once they submit the RTR, it's a long process, right? It's not that easier. So I was talking about it like in the earlier today that we will reach out to this attorney, like he's an immigration attorney as well. He has a YouTube and he posts some videos every now and then. He's talking about different types of visa in this like E2 visa, and probably in the near future we will, maybe in the next week or in the coming weeks, we'll try to contact him and ask him to come on our show, and we can ask about these different practices that the recruiters are doing. Is it right? Is it legal? And how different visas are kind of
Yeah.
mainly the H-1B visas are being abused, and how can we stop these things. We definitely have to have the conversation with the legal experts. And that is one thing I wanted to share before we probably wrap up our session, like in the
Yeah, I am going to receive another call. Just a minute.
go for it.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, Peter, I just checked your mail. I sent you a link from SMS. Did you receive it?
Okay. Yeah. Got it. I am replying. Please wait.
Please check, I am on hold.
Okay. I got it.
Yeah, actually, I'm saying that just fill it and attach your updated resume where you mention your tax experience.
Yeah, sure. I will do that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I am waiting. Just do it fast. I am waiting. Okay?
Okay.
Because it's a fast moving profile. So can you please do it and do it? Because it's Scrum Master is a fast moving profile. So the client feels that position in yearly basis.
Okay.
So do
Sure.
it in
Okay.
5 minutes.
May I know where you are from, Vijay? Okay. Again, you can set the call.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine, right? Again, he is rushing you, right? He is on hold. I'm on hold. You reply immediately. Some of them do that, right? One other girl, like she did the same thing. I'll wait in the call. Can you reply and confirm immediately? They are so desperate in getting the confirmation and just passing on the resume, and I'm done with my job. Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
They just don't understand, right? So this is not how things work, and it has to be again the luck factor. I just seriously doubt it's a kind of a lottery system where people have to depend on the luck, and as long as the candidate's profile is shortlisted and interviewed and he gives the interview and clears the interview, they are not going to get paid. And that is something like what we are experiencing in our projects as well. Couple of projects our team has been onboarded and nothing is happening for almost a month has gone, and they joined the project, they have access to it, and they are sitting duck and doing nothing. And hopefully they will get paid. Unless they get paid, like we will not have the money to run the shows. So that is one more thing I just wanted to highlight here. And the next coming things will be like we will play out the full interviews as part of our experiment lab. We will keep that as a member only thing, and members can look into those videos. If you sign up with us, you will get to see much more explosive content on those videos. And since we are aware of cyberbullying and other policies that YouTube brings in, saying that like we are, by exposing it, like we are harassing others, and that way like we don't get flagged and shut down. Our channel should not be shut down. So that is one thing, like we are very cautious about it. So we will take every other step in that direction, and we will definitely take into account like how to protect the personal details of others as well.
Yeah.
That way we don't end up in the legal battle. So that is all I have to say for today, and we will try to wrap up and do good work in the next few hours. That way we can talk more in the later shows. Like tomorrow we will have a fun day. With that, anything else you want to say, Amar, before we end this?
Yeah, we can wrap up the session for today. Yeah, I think it's there for my side for now.
All right, so let me play some outro with one of the captured audio conversation with a recruiter. Yeah, tell me, Mala. I'm good.
So, hope you have received the email from onboarding teams which they have sent you. Did you get that? All right. Employment is pending, employment verification, and this is saying like, we are pulling your CGC. So could you please check your email, or you can inform to your employer for the same?
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, so if they are not, responding over calls, then your employer will drop an email to documentation@hirelight.com. And they have mentioned that like what it should be. And you can see onboarding.tk that an entry services all instructions has been mentioned in the email itself. Please follow the same and we'll get back so that we can complete the meeting.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Bye. So that was an interesting one. I will talk about it like in the coming days on what happened exactly and what is the current status on that. So stay tuned to it. Be curious what is happening and watch our channel regularly. Please subscribe and like. That's all for now.
Yeah, bye for now.
Bye. You took my word.